Is facing 180 days in jail for overpaying his child support and over-visiting his 11-year-old son. His attorney and a community activist are now demanding answers. Randy Wallace joins us live with a story you'll see only on Fox. Randy?
Don, we all expect to see judges throw the book at fathers who fail to pay child support. But a father who says he's been doing the right thing now has an arrest warrant against him.
It's my responsibility to take care of it. You know, I brought him in this world, I have to.
Clifford Hall says he's more than happy to pay child support for his 11-year-old son.
I'm his father. You know, it's my responsibility to take care of it.
But Hall says when the amount of child support was modified, no one told him.
And I discovered that for some reason his employer was withholding a large amount some weeks, a small amount some weeks, zero amount some weeks.
And I didn't want to go to jail, basically.
So Hall quickly paid almost $3 grand in back child support. When Hall and his ex-wife were in Judge Lisa Millard's court last November, he owed nothing.
Opposing counsel testified twice that he's all paid up.
But the attorney representing the child's mother wanted Hall to pay her $3 grand in attorney fees, and Judge Millard agreed. Court documents also reveal Hall wasn't following the court's scheduled times to pick up his son, another modification he says he knew nothing about.
The judge ended up sentencing him to 6 months in jail.
When she said, remand you to the Harris County Jail for 180 days, my mouth just dropped.
This entire situation is shocking to me. I've never seen one like this.
Community activist Cornell X wants the state's judicial board to investigate.
The court failed the child. The court failed Mr. Hall. The system broke down.
I can't be there for my son in jail. I can't pay child support in jail. You know, this is not in the best interest of the child.
Judge Lisa Millard says Hall walked out of court after he was found in contempt, which she says is a big no-no. Judge Millard also points out Hall's attorney could have filed a motion for reconsideration. She says that would have allowed her to hear both sides again and reevaluate the situation. Hall's attorney is now working on an appeal, and in a few days, Hall plans to turn himself in, and Don will, of course, keep everybody posted on how this plays out.
It really is a strange situation.
Very, very, very strange. I mean, it kind of shows that sometimes these things can be changed and modified. Maybe one parent doesn't know, but it's very confusing, and you've got to wonder how this man could go to jail for this.
All right, Randy Wallace, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's going on, everybody? Your boy Man up here, back at you with one more video today. Wow, you heard right. You heard it right. Yes, you did. Mr. Clifford Hall sentenced to 6 months of jail for paying child support and over visiting his 11-year-old son. But women love to say they have it hard on this earth and men have it easy. Now, I hate to say this is in my hometown of Houston, Texas. But women love to say oh my. Okay, let me calm down. Let me calm down and say this here. I know this is an old story, probably like, 4 or 5 years old, but I was just sent this. And yes, I was shocked at what I was reading. What I was hearing, what I was reading. How you go to jail for paying your child support? How you go to jail for over visiting your child? What judge, well, that's a dumb question because we see what judge would do it, but what judge would, you would be like, wow, this guy is doing what he's supposed to be doing. Let me reward him for what he is doing. No, she said, how dare you spend more time with your child than what you are supposed to? How dare you? Now, do I think that the ex-wife have anything to do with this? I'm not going to say she does, but I wouldn't put it past her. But from what I can hear and read, it doesn't seem like the ex-wife, girlfriend, whatever, has anything to do with this situation. So I'm just going to leave it at that. But this is what I want to know. How come no feminist is talking about this? Not one single feminist on earth has talked about this. And this is an old story. I want to say, 2013. Okay. So 8 years ago, I was wrong. I thought 5. Even if it was 5 years ago, still, how come no feminist is talking about this story? How do you go to jail for overpaying child support and over visiting your child? Now, I know the story goes is that his job was not withholding all of the child support like they were supposed to. Sometimes they will withhold the right amount, sometimes less, sometimes none. So the word got back to him, he quickly paid it. Then the word got back to the judge that he was spending too much time with his child. Well, you're not upholding to what you're supposed to, what the court said you're supposed to do. I'm putting you in jail. The man paid his child support. As you saw in that video, the man overspends time with his son like he is supposed to. You are supposed to spend as much time as time allows for you to do that. What? I mean, wow. Oh my God. This is just amazing to me. And again, how come no feminist is talking about this story? Not one single feminist I ever heard saying, okay, well, maybe we were wrong. Maybe men do have it difficult. Or, wow, how do he go to jail for spending so much time and paying his child support? He found out that he owed the child support. No matter if his job was holding it or not, it's still his responsibility. And he quickly paid it. Y'all saw the video. You saw the video. Then the woman's lawyer wanted him to pay their attorney fees. He paid it. Then said he's spending too much time. It's like that judge was trying to find something to put him in jail. Trying to find a reason. Oh, you're not upholding to what we said you're supposed to be doing, the visitation with your child. You're spending too much time with your child. 6 months in jail. What? Now he's definitely going to be behind on child support. Now he's definitely not going to be able to spend time with his child. Now he has this label on him that should not be a deadbeat. So I'm glad he went to the news. I'm glad he figured out, everything that was going on, so he could put his story out there for the world. Oh my God. I'm just at a loss for words. I'm trying to make a video for y'all, but I'm really at a loss for words. Who put that child on child support? Who put a man in jail for doing the right thing? And let me confirm, more than the right thing. He overdid the right thing. If that's a phrase. He overdid the right thing. Wow. This is why a lot of men do not want to have kids. Right here. Yes, this happened in my hometown of Houston, Texas, but this could have happened anywhere. To me, it's like that judge was power tripping, like she was trying to find a reason to lock him up. Oh, he's not adhering to the schedule that we set for visitation. We're going to lock him up. Wow. I would think you'd be happy that this man came out quick, paid that money that he owed and spending a lot. Wow. I'm just flabbergasted at this. I want y'all to read these comments. I found it thinking it was outrageous. You think they would encourage more time with your own child? Yes, you would think. Now, guess what a lot of these guys going to do? They see this story, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have. Guess what because that video, like I said, about 8 years old. But guess what a lot of men going to do now? If they say only twice on the weekends, they only going to do twice on the weekend. They ain't going to do 3, 4, 5 times, only twice on the weekends because they don't want to go to jail. This smells of discrimination. I'm trying to figure out how this is justice. Men should be applauded for doing what so many aren't. And you want to punish him and really his son too. This is, and that person, Davison Virgil, if I said that right, you're right. You are actually punishing the child. They always like saying the best interest of the child. This is not the best interest of the child. Nowhere near how. Because what people don't understand, if you owe child support and you lock me up for not paying it, I'm definitely not going to be able to pay it now. Because I'm in jail. This like, y'all don't compute that? That don't make sense to you? How can I pay something if I'm not able to work? At least when I was free, I had a chance to go get a job, make some money, and pay some child support. But if I'm in jail, I definitely can't go pay some child support. Wow. Let me scroll back to the top of this real quick. I want y'all to read that again. Clifford Hall sentenced to 6 months in jail for paying child support. It didn't say for not paying. It said for paying and for over visiting. Not for not visiting, but over visiting his 11-year-old son. I can't. I'm really at a loss for words, y'all. Wow. But where are all the feminists at with this here? That's my biggest question here. And I'm starting to think that female judge was a feminist. I'm starting to think one or two things, or maybe even both. I don't like to talk about race, but I think that female judge is racist and a feminist. Because there is no way on this earth, not one single woman on this earth would be upset that this man overpaid on child support He paid his child support. He owed nothing. And over visiting his child. Are you serious? Oh my freaking God. I'm sorry, I don't really like to talk race, but I don't talk too much about racism. That's what I'm trying to say. But I really do think that judge was racist and a feminist, because there is no way whatsoever that you can say this was wrong. That you are justified in locking this man up for doing the right thing. Matter of fact, doing more than the right thing. So if you want to go that route, Judge, every father should be locked up for spending too much time with their child, whether they're on child support or not, and for taking care of their child financially. Now, you didn't hear what I just said right there. You didn't hear what I just said right there. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Every man should. I should, if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Me and my daughter is in the same home. I spend a lot of time with her. Whenever she wants or needs something, I'm there for her financially as well, emotionally, spiritually. I guide her, all that good stuff. So I should be locked up too then. This woman looked for a reason. Oh, I found it. You're not adhering to the visitation schedule that we have set out for you. You in jail. I'm locking you up. We said 2 times a month. Oh, you're going to do it 4 times a month? Oh, nope, locking you up. What? With all that being said, man, I'm finna go ahead and end this video. This is your boy, Man Up. I'm Trucker the Deuce. I'll holler at y'all.